Howdy, music fans. Thanks for joining me. This is a thread from Propfe called Play the Numbers. And it's basically showing 5 albums that have number themes either in the album title or the band title. So here we go. I could have done 3 of these from J.J. Cale's catalog. I didn't want to do too much easy. I wanted to try to find something a little different, like not just this is the number of the album that that they released. That's their 5th album, so they call it number 5. Although that's what I'm starting with. Stone Coyotes did that. J.J. Cale did that, and it looks like I believe Steve Miller did that. Steve Miller Band number 5, and this is my favorite Steve Miller album. Just for the songs "Going to the Country," "Hot Chili," and "Tokens," and "Going to Mexico." I mean, those 4 songs right there are just killer. It's a great track. "Tokens" is probably my favorite Steve Miller song. No, yeah, hands down. Actually, there's no question about that. And it's got Jackson Kent blues. I mean, it's a great album. All right, Steve Miller's number 5. Then I went with The Who by Numbers. Come on, you had to get that in there, right? I haven't watched anybody's video, including Chris's. I just watched the intro to see what he wants us to do, and I didn't watch anybody's video because I don't want to overlap anybody knowingly. Anyway, I know I probably will, but anyway, The Who by Numbers. This has Slip Kid, which is great, and Squeezebox, and which is also great, and those are the only ones that people really know off of this, I think. And I just got this a while ago. It's still on my backlog pile. I got it for $1, and I thought, oh my goodness, I want this. I do think I remember However Much I Booze. I might have heard that before, but these will be new Who songs to me, so I'm excited to actually listen to this. Okay, next I had to pick the greatest rock and roll band in the world, Rolling Stones, 12 by 5, which denotes 12 songs by these 5 guys. And this one has Time Is on My Side. It has their incredible version of Chuck Berry's Around and Around. It has Empty Heart, and it has If You Need Me and Under the Boardwalk, which is really good, surprisingly. 2120 South Michigan Avenue, I really like. Good Times, Bad Times. And it has Bobby Womack's It's All Over Now. So come on, you can't go wrong there. Next, I didn't want to do too many of these, so I'm only doing one. The number of songs on the album, although I guess that Stones one was like that too, but denoting like this is, the Great 28 by Chuck Berry. So, and if you're going to get into Chuck Berry, this is a great place to start if you're not already obsessed with Chuck Berry, which you should be. But if you're not, this really is the Great 28. I mean, this is a fantastic, fantastic collection of songs, and it's easily findable. I believe on vinyl, probably, but definitely on CD. Just a great, great collection. Greatest hits, if you will. And last, I'm going with somebody you've never heard of, but you may have heard of one of their members and one of the writers of one of the songs. This band is called the Western Sizzlers, 145 Go! And it's not their best of their 2 albums, but it's good. Their first album is better, I think. They are another of the many, many, many Dan Baird spin-off bands, and Dan Baird's not in them. He might have been in the first album, I don't know. But Rick Richards is on this album, and he was a guitar player, one of the guitar players in Georgia Satellites. He's also played with Izzy Stradlin and the Juju Hounds, and he may be currently or sometimes playing with Dan Baird in Homemade Sin or other iterations of Dan Baird bands. So that's interesting. And they cover a Billy Joe Shaver song, one of his absolute greatest songs of all time, Black Rose. And there's another, and that says, I think, Hats Off to Waylon next to it, next to Black Rose right there. Hats off to Waylon. So that's pretty cool. And they're basically a country rock band that's really rocking and really country. And yeah, they're fantastic. I really love their first album. I mean, love their first album. And as I recall, I didn't like this one as much, but I did like it quite a bit. Western Sizzlers. Check them out. Okay, folks, that's it. Thanks, Chris, for putting the thread out. And yeah, let me know your thoughts, folks. All right, have a good day. Bye.